and get it.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris here, and I have some pretty good gameplay for you guys today. Me and Mike pretty much went off this game. He had a good KD, I had a good KD, lots of kills, not so many deaths. But as you can see, I'm using the MB4. I believe he was using the Ripper. But today I have some NV4 class setups for you guys. I'm going to be doing a respawn and a search class. So without further ado, let's just hop into the respawn class. So I'm running the MB4 Fallout. You can use whichever variant you're more comfortable with. I know some people like the common one. I can't remember the name of it, but it gives you extra ammo or you reload quicker. But yeah, so I'm using the Fallout, but I like running grips on my NV4 no matter which one. I just like that extra stability in the game. I know NV4 is pretty stable without it, but I really like running that. For the second attachment, rifle barrel. I love running rifle barrel because you can engage people from really long range and just tap fire or whatever you want to do. You could also choose to run suppressor or stock. Suppressor I wouldn't really recommend for a respawn class, but stock is a pretty good perk, or a pretty good attachment, sorry. So a sight, I guess, would be optional for me. I don't really use a sight on my NV4, but if you guys are better with the sight, I would just recommend a reflex sight with whichever reticle you're best with, I guess. Or another good sight to use would be an ELO, but I think reflex would be the best. So that's for the gun, and moving on to the perks. In this gameplay, I was running Dexterity, Ghost, Scavenger, and Dead Silence. So in this gameplay, I went off, like I said. Dexterity is really for the swapping of the weapons to go much quicker, and also so I can reload quicker. Ghost is so I'm not spotted by enemy UAVs or anything, so I can get up into their spawn. Scavenger just to reload ammo quick, because the NV4 does run out of ammo quickly if you don't have extended mags or something. Dead Silence just to creep up in the back of their spawn trap a little bit. But yeah, that's it for the perks. So moving on to the score streaks, I'm running a UAV, counter UAV, and Vulture on this gameplay. UAV just to see where the enemies are, counter UAV blocks out their minimap. The Vulture is one of the most underrated score streaks, I would say. It takes a long time to kill, but you can also set it into radar mode, so you can just kill with your gun and he's just like scanning around you. For the more experienced players, I would say run the Warden, definitely. Warden really does a good job with clearing out enemies around you. You can set that to proximity, close to you, or you can just go scan around the map, get your kills. But yeah, and also for the combat rig, I would recommend running Merc with reactive armor and man-at-arms. So I guess if you're running Scavenger, you don't really need to run man-at-arms, or vice versa. But yeah, that's my setup for respawn. So moving on to the search NV4 class. For the gun, I would say to run grip. I run grip on everything. Sight is optional. Suppressor. Suppressor is really good inside Search and Destroy because they can't find you as easy. And they don't know where you are. They just kind of have to listen on their microphones to know where you are. So yeah. Rifle barrel, I would just say just run it in any engagement. Yeah, you can hit people from far range, and yeah, it's not really doing anything bad to your gun, so I would just say throw it on there. So moving on to the perks, I would say running Dexterity, Ghost, and Dead Silence would be the best. Dexterity for reloading quicker and swapping guns quicker. Ghost, you can't pop up on the UAVs, more chance to clutch. Dead Silence, they can't hear you. And yeah, so moving on to the score streaks, I would say UAV, counter UAV, and drone package, or Scarab. So the UAV just tells you where everybody is on the minimap, you know where the enemy is. Counter UAV blocks out their UAV. or sorry, blocks out their radar so they can't see you as easy. Uh, the drone package, I would just say, if you're a higher level, definitely go run it. It unlocks at like level 51 or some insane amount. But if you're a lower level, then just run the Scarab. Just run that. It's not a bad little score streak, and yeah. So also for the combat rig, I personally like to use FTL because you charge so quickly. If you're a complete beast at search, then run whatever you're comfortable with. But for the lower levels, or you don't play searches often, I would just say run FTL, and you can run phase jump. I know that's what Mike likes to run a lot. I prefer using phase shift, so I can just run up behind them. They don't know where I am. Just pop out of nowhere, kill them. And for the trait, I would just say to use Power Slide. Power Slide is probably one of the most OP things on there, on the FTL. So yeah. So if you guys enjoyed these class setups, comment down below if you're gonna try these out. If you tried them out, were they good? Just let me know. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace.
Enemy movement is hot. Triangulating positions.
Counter UAV waiting to launch. Active Vulture on hand.
Vulture enabled. Targeting.
Counter UAV coming to you.
Friendly drone support is active. UAV ready.
Vulture is offline.
Enemy UAV. Counter UAV waiting to launch.
Alright, get to work. Scrambling their system. UAV inbound to your position.
The enemy launched a counter UAV.
I am moving.
Enemy warden incoming. Take cover. We're winning this fight.
Soldier down.
Mission accomplished. A good day's work.